So, hey, it's live. Sorry, y'all. I am so blind. That's why I'm like right up on top of my laptop. And I had to take my glasses off because there's a glare from the lights. I was doing the videos, now it's dark because it's winter in Wisconsin. Anyways, where was I going with this? That's why I was right on top of the laptop. So I can't see anything. And anyways, and I have no idea how my hair looks or my face because I can't see it. It just looks like a weird blob on the screen. So yeah, I think in this video I've done so many. Let me look here. Oh yeah, training info for the Brave Girl Empire site. Yes, this is what happens when you're a mom of 3 and you're homeschooling and you've been just scrambled all day. Anyway, so for the Brave Girl Empire training site, I'm going to tell you a little bit how to walk through this, what you're going to be looking for, what you're going to be doing, and how you can best utilize this so that you can have a successful business start. Now, the thing I'm going to tell you, and I will go over this in some of my other videos too, is that I was in another business prior to Beachbody, and I did well in it. But I did not build that business on the right foundation. And I know that so many people out there are going to tell you, as soon as you sign up, you got to act, go. And that's awesome. But let me tell you what happens if you're going and doing these really great actions and you don't have a solid foundation yet. You're going to be going in the wrong direction. So what I want you to do as part of this team is to take a chill pill for like 3 seconds once you sign up. I know you're really excited, but I want you to have the basics in. The very first thing and the only thing that I want you to post initially is that I'm really excited. I'm going to be joining a challenge group, because when you're a new coach, I don't expect you to run your own challenge group. You're going to be a part of a team-run challenge group where you can put your challengers in here. Once you've had a successful, see how it runs, then we're going to boot you out and you can run your own the second time around. But we really want you to get your feet off of the ground so that you know how to run a successful challenge group. And so your very first thing that you're going to be doing as a brand new coach is to be getting you and between 2 and 5 of your, maybe you can find a new coach, not somebody that you're going to be leading, but somebody that you're going to be coming in the business with. So 1 to 2 coaches is your goal, and then 2 to 3 clients who are going to be coming in to do this workout with you. You do not have to be at your goal body. This is your journey. I'm sorry, I am live and my kids are coming in. What? Hello. Hi, I'm doing a training video, so I need you to close the door. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that's going to be your very first thing. I don't expect you to know everything right off the bat, and as we're working through you in that challenge group that first month, then you're going to be getting yourself ready to host your own challenge group. Does that make sense? Yes? Does that sound good? A little less overwhelming? Perfect. Okay. So that is what one of the things is going to be. There is a new coach tab on the Brave Girl Empire training site. I don't have the domain yet for Brave Girl Empire, so right now I'm not going to give that site yet. So when you can find the link below, or I will link to there from Brave Girl Fitness, because it's going to have its own domain. Maybe that sounds confusing right now, but anyways, click on the new coach tab, start here. There's also a new coach checklist that's going to be up and running. If it's not on the site yet, it will be up either tonight or tomorrow, so that this is all live and ready to go. The new coach checklist is really what you're going to use as your marker in the next 30 days, so that you don't feel overwhelmed and you just have this really nice sheet and you can be like, I did that, we're doing good. The other thing is that I want you to start having in the back of your mind is how to chart your way to Emerald. Emerald, if you're an active coach in this business, is the first rank you want to get to. I want you to have Diamond in the back of your mind, because that's what we're all about here on this team, is creating diamonds and building that solid foundation. Emerald is the first step in that. That's 2 active coaches underneath of you. So if you have a really good friend or a family member who might benefit from this business, contact them, invite them to do it with you so that you can succeed together. Reaching Emerald is your first thing. There's a tab on there telling you how to go to Emerald. So this first week as a new coach, I want you to download your checklist. I want you to log in to teambeachbody.com and create your profile and your fitness goals. I want you to print off your business activity tracker, which I'm really blind right now, but here is your business activity tracker. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is in the Coach Online office, which is at teambeachbody.com. Click on Coach Online Office. There is a Getting Started tab in your Coach Online office for new coaches. That's what you're going to be walking through. That's part of the training on the Brave Girl Empire site, is to tell you what you should be doing each day with each step and walking you through this. With your upline, if I'm your upline coach, that's me. I'm going to be making sure you're checking in. Business activity trackers. Your week with Beachbody starts on Thursdays. That's when your commissions post. That's when the new weeks start. That is when your the leaderboards for the team will be up. On Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Time is the National Wake Up Call. Monday evenings are when we have our team hangout. Mondays are a great way to talk about the upcoming week, what's going on. If you have coaches with questions, that will be the place. And also, whether I'm your upline or not, or whether you're on one of my coaches underneath of me, if you have a question, Beachbody has a resource site, faq.beachbody.com, https. Look up all of your questions in there. I want you to be successful in this business. Something that I did before in my other business was that I thought I had to do everything for my reps, my distributors that were underneath of me, and I totally crippled them because they never learned how to be leaders. So something I've learned how to do with this business is I'm not going to hold your hand in this business because that will not do you any good. I totally believe that you are a leader and you're going to take personal responsibility for your business by finding the answers to your questions first, by going to the Beachbody. I'm live. What's up?
Oh, I need my phone charger.
Okay. By going to the Beachbody FAQ website and typing in your questions. If you cannot find them, send your upline a message or submit it on the into the questions on Mondays for our team thing. Another thing that we're going to be going over with you as a new coach, and there's training on this on the Brave Girls site, is called it's a new tool called the Leadership Ladder. This is for those of you who are wondering, okay, so when do I start making $500 a month? When do I start making $1,000 a month? The Leadership Ladder is where you're going to find out exactly what you should be doing in order to get there. There's these little benchmarks that you can say, all right, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and then your commissions will fall into place. And that being said, it's all about mastering the basics. We have a Mastering the Basics course on the Brave Girl Empire thing, and it really just talks about running successful challenge groups. That's one of the basics. You want to provide your challengers with excellent service, so they're going to want to refer people. Make sure your challengers are getting results. Focus on the challenge groups, focus on the challengers, and building relationships. Those are the only things I want you to focus on in this business, and when you're doing that, the money is naturally going to come. I don't want you to chase the money, because if you try to chase it, it will run. It's like fishing. You know, when you try, okay, I used to go up north, and when I was a little girl, I would sit on the end of the dock and I would dangle my toes in the water, and I would just like wiggle my toe, and these fish would come up, and when they would come up, I'd have the net behind it and I'd catch the fish. But if I were to go try to catch the fish, it wouldn't happen. So you just have to sit and dangle your toes in the water, focus on your challengers, focus on, you know, building relationships and growing the, you know, coaches that you have underneath of you. And the money, which would be the fish in this scenario, is just going to come naturally to you without you having to chase it. So I want you to focus on mastering the basics and becoming the best at them. become the best at follow-up, become the best at challenge groups, become the best at sharing your coach's stories. That's what I want you to focus on. Michael Jordan, he did not become one of the greatest basketball players by setting out to become one of the greatest basketball players. He mastered the basics over and over. He would repetitively do things over and over, little movements over and over, and dribble. And just reading about him is so incredible because that's how he got to be who he is now, was because he was doing the tiny things over and over that nobody else wanted to take the time to do. When everybody else went home, he was still there working on the basics, and he's now arguably one of the best basketball players, most legendary of all time. So those are a couple of things that you're going to need on the team training site. Once you have reached Emerald, pardon me, which you can do fairly quickly, you can probably hit Emerald within a week. There's a plan, or there's a chart there, and there's top coach training. I am not an elite coach. I'm not a top coach yet. But I have put together resources, and I've went through and searched YouTube and all the top coaches, and I have YouTube video playlists of all the best videos that the top coaches have put together. They are all on the Brave Girl Empire site. Anita Myron has a really good, solid video on how to go diamond in 90 days with this business and have a sustainable, solid business. That is on the Diamond and Beyond training on the Brave Girl Empire site. So any resources or information you're looking for should be there on that site. If you have questions about tax information, how to be tracking your expenses, which you should be doing now as a business owner, right now, I want you to write this down. If you don't watch another video, I want you to write down, download the Expensify, EXPENSIFY app, totally free, with the Gmail address that you should have signed up with in our social media setup. If you didn't do that on the Brave Girl site. Download Expensify and start taking pictures of all of your receipts that pertain to your business. Your tax person is going to thank you at the end of the year, and this will all count as a tax write-off. So there you go. So there is that information on the team training site. If you have any questions, you can fill out the contact form on the site. Contact either myself or your upline coach if you do have questions, and you can also submit them into the Brave Girl Empire Facebook group. So one of the first things you want to do if you are a new coach is welcome. Joining one of the up-and-coming Coach Basics group is really going to help you master those basics. We have a new activity every day. You'll be checking in with an assignment, and we'll be checking in, make sure you're doing your personal development and mastering the basics. So we want to welcome you so much to the Brave Girl Empire team. We look forward to having you. We look forward to seeing you at one of the up-and-coming Beachbody events and building this business with you. Thanks.